In the ever-glowing universe of K-pop, where every moment, gesture, and glance is captured and discussed by millions, a new mystery has captured the attention of fans worldwide: the constant presence of Lee Jusang beside Jimin, the dazzling member of BTS. Whether it's during rehearsals, behind-the-scenes footage, airport sightings, or intimate studio sessions, one figure continues to appear quietly yet undeniably close to the global superstar. Fans have started asking the inevitable question: who exactly is Lee Jusang, and why is he always with Jimin? Rumors began circulating earlier this year when fans noticed Lee Jusang appearing in multiple clips posted by HYBE's internal production teams. He wasn't just a random staff member walking by, he was always there, often interacting with Jimin in ways that seemed genuine, natural, and consistent over time. It was as though he wasn't merely part of the staff, but someone personally important to the idol himself. As curiosity mounted, online communities on X, formerly Twitter, Weverse, and Korean forums like the Ko began piecing together small fragments of information. The name Lee Jusang appeared in credits, internal listings, and small acknowledgments. And soon enough, the fandom realized that this man, calm, professional, and always quietly attentive, had an undeniable presence in Jimin's orbit. The first sightings, quiet moments that started a storm. It all began during the recording sessions for Jimin's solo project. Behind-the-scenes clips released by HYBE showed Jimin entering a dimly lit studio, wearing a simple hoodie and headphones, while another figure sat at the soundboard, a man with sharp eyes, a composed posture, and an aura of patience. That man was Lee Jusang. At first, most viewers assumed he was one of the many sound engineers working for HYBE. But what made him stand out was the way Jimin interacted with him, with trust, comfort, and even warmth. The two exchanged subtle smiles, small jokes, and creative exchanges that showed clear familiarity. Later, during a rehearsal video for one of Jimin's live performances, fans noticed the same man again. This time, he wasn't behind a console. He was standing right beside the stage, holding a clipboard, communicating with staff, and checking every cue related to Jimin's set. His focus was on Jimin alone, and when fans started to dig deeper, they discovered something fascinating: Lee Jusang wasn't just any staff member. He was part of Jimin's personal creative and production team, a figure who had been quietly shaping the idol's performances and artistic image. Who is Lee Jusang? According to industry insiders and production documents that have since surfaced online, Lee Jusang is a professional creative director, performance consultant, and stage producer under HYBE label's internal division. His background spans over a decade in performance design, choreography coordination, and artist development. He has worked with several K-pop acts before, but his longest and most consistent collaboration has been with Jimin. What makes their partnership unique is not just the professional synergy, it's the personal connection that seems to have developed through years of creative collaboration. Colleagues describe Lee Jusang as quiet yet deeply insightful. He understands Jimin's artistry in a way that few others do, one staff member reportedly said. He doesn't just tell Jimin what to do. He listens, observes, and helps translate Jimin's emotions into movement and sound. It's a role that requires more than technical skill, it demands empathy and intuition, qualities that are rare in the high-pressure environment of K-pop production. The bond that transcends work. Over time, fans have started noticing that Jimin's most emotionally charged performances, from Like Crazy to Set Me Free PT2, often carry Lee Jusang's creative fingerprint. The smooth transitions, the narrative-driven staging, and even the lighting cues seem designed to emphasize Jimin's emotional storytelling. This is where things started to get intriguing. Observers noticed that even during international schedules, Jusang was there. Airport photos, backstage clips, and even casual live streams sometimes showed him nearby, ensuring every detail was flawless. Fans began creating compilations titled Jimin and Lee Jusang, the man behind the magic. These videos highlighted their teamwork and the subtle camaraderie between the two. While Jimin remains the radiant center of attention, Lee Jusang's quiet dedication has become part of the fascination. What's even more touching is how Jimin seems to rely on him emotionally. In one behind-the-scenes clip filmed after an intense dance rehearsal, Jimin can be seen sitting on the floor, catching his breath. Jusang kneels beside him, hands him a towel, and quietly says something that makes Jimin laugh, a small, real moment of friendship amid exhaustion. For fans, that interaction symbolized something bigger, a partnership rooted not just in professionalism, but genuine care. Rumors, theories, and the fandom's endless curiosity. Of course, the K-pop fandom is known for its endless curiosity. When a mystery emerges, it becomes fuel for thousands of theories. Some fans believe Lee Jaang serves as Jimin's creative guardian, someone specifically assigned by HYBE to oversee his solo trajectory and artistic evolution. Others suggest a deeper bond, one based on trust built over years of shared challenges and triumphs. Certain fan accounts on X even claim that Lee Jaang has been part of BTS's ecosystem since the Map of the Soul persona era, helping coordinate performance dynamics and visual storytelling, though these claims remain unverified. What's undeniable, however, is that Jusang's role has grown significantly during Jimin's solo era. From the emotional rawness of Face to the breathtaking visuals of his live performances, Jusang's influence seems woven into every frame and movement. Yet, what truly captivated fans was the warmth in their interactions. In an industry often marked by rigid hierarchy, the way Jimin and Jusang communicate feels equal, like two artists collaborating rather than idle and subordinate. This chemistry, combined with their frequent proximity, led to the inevitable speculation about why Jimin always chooses to keep Jusang by his side: the professional connection. A perfect creative balance. Industry analysts have described their partnership as one of the most successful artist-director duos in modern K-pop. Jimin, known for his perfectionism and emotional intelligence, reportedly prefers working with people who can interpret his vision rather than dictate it. Lee Jaang, with his calm approach and precision, fits that mold perfectly. Jimin is very sensitive to atmosphere, said a staff member who once worked on his rehearsal set. He can't perform at his best if the environment feels tense or forced. Jusang creates that balance. He knows how to read Jimin's energy and adjust everything accordingly. Their dynamic resembles that of a painter and muse, except both are the artist. Jusang provides the framework, the rhythm, the stage direction. Jimin brings emotion, grace, and spontaneity. Together, they create moments that fans describe as cinematic. This collaboration doesn't just produce performances, it creates experiences. Whether it's the flicker of light during Like Crazy, or the intricate hand gestures that highlight Jimin's storytelling, Lee Jusang's fingerprints are everywhere. Always with Jimin. The reality behind the phrase "always with Jimin" started trending on Korean social media after multiple fans noticed Jusang's recurring presence during Jimin's Japan and Europe schedules. The tag #AlwaysWithJimin became a small fandom movement, initially playful, later filled with appreciation. Some fans even began leaving comments like, "Protect Jimin like Lee Jaang does," or "He's not just staff, he's family." HYBE has never officially commented on the relationship between the two, but insiders suggest that Jusang is one of the few people Jimin personally requested to be part of his solo creative circle. If that's true, it speaks volumes about the level of trust and connection they share. For an artist like Jimin, whose artistry thrives on emotion, vulnerability, and authenticity, having someone like Jusang nearby might be essential. He's not there for publicity or attention, he's there to ensure that Jimin's vision is realized to perfection, every single time.